Okay, Thirtless, there you are. Oh, dear me. Ashtray, please. So my wife is just calling me. Right, so what the fuck has happened over the past couple of days? Yeah. So, judging by the title of this, you're probably either going, or you're going, yay, whichever one. I got some bad news for the yay people. I was clickbait just to get you to watch. So if you don't want to watch, don't watch, because I'm not quitting. That's just pure clickbait. I'm sorry. Automatically doesn't do clickbait ever usually, or as much as I can be aware of. But yeah, this is clickbait for a reason and a reason only. Well, okay, so yeah, I mean the police will be coming around in the afternoon if that videos. I don't care if you leave a video up with me. You know, as many videos as you want of me, that's cool, but you take the address down because of the child. Yeah, I've gone through that. I don't need to do that again. I've said it many a times. If you want to go down that route, I don't want to go down that route. Now, one thing that will, what I want to talk to you about actually is what's going on, where are we going, what the hell, you know, and what is all this? So last night, Cat Angel said she's not going to do her streams anymore, and she's like, well, you know, I don't vibe with fakes. Fuck me, you're alright? Hang on, there's a big crash downstairs. You alright?
Yeah.
What happened?
The laptop went on the floor, but no reason.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, the battery thing's come out.
It's all smashed up, is it?
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, that's a bit weird. The laptop apparently just swung off and fell on the floor, and it's on the Bang & Olufsen stand, so it's not like it's precariously placed or anything. It's on, you know, come flying off apparently. We have had like activity, not like massive amounts of activity here, but just the odd thing that's like, whoa, that's a bit heavy, you know. So I don't know. Rational explanation for something, most of it I expect, but yeah, fucking hell. Maybe I need a new laptop now. I'll have a look when I be alright, don't worry about it. This thing's been around for like 11 years, it'll be fine. What was he talking about? Yeah. Stop getting off subject, that's common fault. Yeah, so, right, the craziness. Okay, so, why, first of all, why was I even here on YouTube? What got me here? What, you know, what am I doing here? I hate fucking social media. I can't stand Facebook, I'm not on Twitter. You know, this is why my wife sort of laughs at me. She goes, you're a bit of a hypocrite now, because, you know, we're together because we hate social media and, you know, the world in this bubble, and, you know, it's us against the world because people are assholes and they burn you, you know, and, you know, but obviously living in this house with all the things that have happened, you know, we kept quiet about it. You know all this, we kept so quiet about it because A, we didn't want to be laughed at, I don't believe you, or B, the opposite, like 12 Hour fucking hounding us every fucking 10 minutes or whatever. They, you know, want us to be a fucking tourist attraction, you know. So we kept, it's only because, well, it faded out. These things fade out, I think. From my experience, this is the only experience I've had, is in this house, really. I'm not a seasoned fucking dude that goes around, but all my experience, I've seen the crazy shit that can happen in my own house, right? I've seen things move and stuff, and I've told you all the stories, and the most thing that's actually more creepier to me is not the things that move in front of your eyes, and believe me, I've not had quite what Michael McGee has with things like fucking but you know, but the more creepier things I found is the open air speak. When you hear whatever speaks, it's not quiet, it's fucking loud. But we're not here to even talk about that. We're here to talk about why I come on here. Now, I used to watch YouTube, and I used to watch Mortis because obviously with the publicity of knowing about the Spirit Box, and I thought it was some sort of special device. I didn't realise it was just a hacked radio switch. I didn't know about it. But I thought, brilliant, wouldn't that be ace if I could communicate whatever is in my house rather than using a shitty Ouija board or just yes-no questions to him clicking and up and down in a dimmer light, because that's how he used to communicate. He used to communicate all the time, you know, all the time on command pretty much, unless there's a question he wasn't comfy with. Like, how did you die? Never answered how did he die. Never, never, never. Just, but, you know, I wanted one of these devices so bad, and then there was Huff as well, and I thought, wow, this stuff is so cool. Wow, it works. We found like a way to talk to the other side. This is so cool, you know. So obviously, you know, I come off for taxis. That's my own personal story. I'm out of work for the first time in my whole life, pretty much. She's playing what do we call it downstairs? Papa Roach. You know, Papa Roach. Fucking. Chances are that I might take my life tonight. Everything's all right. Lose my mind. Yeah. So, just a warning though, if you do decide to come to my house, I'm not gonna fucking hit you or stop you coming in. Oh no. You'll have to go through my wife. My wife is a savage. She'll fucking kill you, mate. So anyone who wants to turn up at my house, be my guest. You'll have to do it with my wife, and I don't envy you. Between you and me, she's on her biggest period right now. So come now. Anyway. She'll fucking have you. She'll fucking dead. She'll kill you. She'll kill you. You think I'm joking? Anyway, I've had to hide in the corner for the past 6 hours. Sorry. Yeah. So anyway, we started seeing the dawn of Huff and his faking ass, and I felt really insulted by that. That you know, because people don't believe you as it is anyway until they experience it themselves, or they witness it themselves. Some people believe you, but you know, the average, because myself, I didn't believe any of this shit. I thought people who talk about ghosts and UFOs and stuff like that, people fucking crack loops, or as a rational explanation for it, or, you know, I never ever thought that, you know, that this stuff was real until I've had like 8 years worth of it, if you like. Well, obviously it did take 8 years to convince me. It took me about 4 weeks, I suppose, less than to think, fucking hell. It certainly changes your perspective of life when the shit that's happened happens. You know, everything from sleep paralysis to fucking being sang Christmas carols that last year. That wasn't even Charlie. I was just random. And I hope Christmas Eve at midnight I'm going to get the camera running and go to the toilet, like reenact what I did, and maybe if I'll do it again, I don't know. If I catch it on camera I'll be fucking such a happy man, but can't predict the paranormal. Anyway, so we got I was watching Huff and, you know, the jump cuts and the fakery, and I could see right through it, and I just fucking had enough, and I just blew my life. Fucking who is this guy, right? Because he's taking the piss, makes us look all fucking crazy and Fruit Loopy, and, you know, no one's ever going to believe us. Not that I want to tell my story anyway. You know, we're going to be keeping it silent. But I cannot be the only person in the world that has had all the stuff that has happened in a house. And this house isn't even old, okay? So it's not the house that is haunted. We think it's the person. There's even the land is not. Well, I don't really know much about the land, to be honest with you. So maybe it's land. I don't know. Veering off subject again. So I fucking took to YouTube. I used to blog at first, used long comments, and I used to speak to a lot of the YouTubers, and a lot of the YouTubers knew who I was via my comments, and of course the famous picture, the Charlie picture. You know, that's how I was known, and a lot of people really respected my blogging and like what I did and my critique about certain people. But when I did my debut was a huge rant at Huff. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, you're gonna make us all look like idiots. And I thought, right, that's it. I'm going to try and endorse or bring together the people who've got the real evidence, the best evidence together. That's what started all this. Who can I bring together? Well, Mortis. We know Mortis is like the fucking Don. Then there was Frock Paranormal. Oh yeah. And then there was John Huntington. These three people alone. Real fucking communication. I know jump cuts, no trickery. You know, and those of you that might watch the latest Mortis videos might go, well, he does it on a black background. No, go to his other channel, Contact Mortis. He done it very scientific, like when he was evidence gathering, if you like. So if you don't know who Mortis is, just type in Contact Mortis and watch those 17 videos and like just wow, very scientifically done and controlled. So, but yeah, fuck. So I wanted to endorse these, and it was actually on Mortis's Google Plus that he called himself a truth seeker, and I thought, truth seeker, yeah. So I set up a little community. I didn't think no one would be interested at the start, to be honest with you. I really, really didn't. So up come, you know, that. and people joined. It wasn't really that big, but what we did have, it seemed to be we had the best YouTubers, and it was meant to be just like an elite thing at the start. We're not going to have a big. It's not really that big at the moment. We've got 320 members because compared to the scheme of things, but we're going to have like I don't know, 20 YouTubers. No actual watchers, more about the YouTubers and us sharing our elite knowledge. You know what I mean? It wasn't gonna be for everyone. I just wanted to endorse them. So if someone goes to a Truth Seeker video, you know it's the real shit, you know. And if Huff was gonna ask what we knew he was at home, if he suddenly realised what this was, I'd obviously would say no, not until you can provide. Anyway. It grew a bit sort of quicker than I thought, because it's only been going since July, remember? It's not been going really that long, 6 months I suppose. Piss off. Gotta be BT, I'll ring them back in a minute, I don't my head in. So yeah, after that we had, I've lost my place, see what happens when you ring me in the middle of a video? Yeah, after that, after the YouTubers, obviously, we, I wanted to bring it to the public, in fact, rather than, okay, so this stuff is real, I've experienced it firsthand, what I've got has faded away now, so I'm in no risk of being a tourist attraction, if you like. I haven't done anything for about 2 years, not properly, not like what it was, the odd things. I've caught a few things on video, you've seen the videos. The door shuts on me, the orbs fly past me, the fuck you, the devils, the demons on the spirit box. Need I go on the stuff I've caught? Yeah, it's not the biggest, best evidence in the world, but it's legit evidence because it's on this camera I'm talking to you now just by pressing record, off we go. And the dinosaur thing, jury's out on that. Even myself, I'm not like completely on that, but I told you the story about the dinosaur in one of my last videos, you know, about how the dinosaur come to. It wasn't like a quick, it wasn't a gimmick even to, like, you know, try and get views or something, you know, I don't know. But that's just a knee-jerk reaction from those that are called out, you know. But yeah, we were quite cross with fakes because they were getting all of not so much about subs and stuff, because I'm not in it for the subs. If I was in it for the subs and things like that, I'd just say, hey, don't forget to sub to me, hey, don't forget to share, hey, don't forget me a like. I've never once ever said that in any of my videos ever, apart from once when I inhaled some helium. I think I didn't know what to say and I was trying to be funny, but that's about nothing, you know. But yeah. So there is a sort of reprise of fakers. They really harm shit, because what happens is only the really naive and gullible, but that's a lot of people, fall for it. You know, or inexperienced. Don't say naive and gullible, but inexperienced. You don't really know anything about videos and stuff. I was caught along with Huff for up to a point, you know, because he got a reputation of being real, because he was real at the start. Let's just make that point. He was legit at the start. And even in his latest video, where before he's had this, I went to hospital for a third demon attack because something else is for sale. The Astral Doorway, I think it's going to be. He did a spirit box session with the 587 in the hotel. He caught some real good shit, and he missed a lot of it. It said devil and demon and stuff, and it was quite clear and audible, and he didn't annotate it, which surprised me. So he caught some real shit on his fucking 587, and then the Wonder box came out, and he just had to turn off and feel sick. But that's besides the point. Nothing I know, it's just random MP3 samples not going anywhere. Anyway, but we wanted to educate people as well, because obviously things like the Wonder box and whatnot cost a lot of money when they don't need to cost a lot of money if you really want to go down that route. But they're not fit for purpose, so we want to educate people. So this is where the Huff videos come from, because we felt like, yes, he was the main person trying to take over the field and you know, make him the main guy. And I would support the main guy if their stuff was real. Does that make sense? I really would support the main person. I don't want to be the main person, never have done. You know, the only reason why people like laughingly say, "Oh, the saviour for paranormal," is just because I'm the one that set up Truth Seekers. I'm the owner of it, so to say. You know what I mean? That's the only reason. If I wasn't the owner, who would I be? Just another guy, wouldn't I? If Truth Seekers were made by somebody else, say Proving Demons or whoever, and I was joining them with what I've got, who would I be? I'd be known as nobody. You know, I'd just be another person with stuff to share that's real, you know. There does seem there are infinitely more fakers than there are real people, and that's probably because paranormal evidence is a bit tricky to come by. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I never had an experience before I come to this house, so I've walked into it by accident. Imagine if I never met my wife. And how did my wife get this? She doesn't really know. Just happens, doesn't it? Fluke. You can't predict it, and that's the fucking problem. And what my ethos was for my channel is, okay, I'm just a normal guy. The heavy, crazy shit has been gone for about a year or two now. What I've finally got my spirit boxes. I'm going to do a spirit box session pretty much every day. And I'm going to upload it no matter what. Whether it's good contact, bad contact, nothing. Maybe it's evil contact, tell me to fuck off and die, go to hell, devil, whatever. I'll upload it anyway. So the idea is, if you bought one of these spirit boxes, what would you get? Because I'm no longer in a so-say haunted house, because the stuff that's happened hasn't happened for 2 years or so, you know? I wish I had those things much earlier. If I had one of those things much earlier, I might have been able to bring you some awesome spirit box sessions. Or would I? Would he be able to use them? I don't know. It's like when we get in contact with these Ians and Astaroths. When I started this, weirdly enough, I had contact with Astaroth Ian, and Mortis can confide in that because he even did a video on one of my sessions and annotated it for me. And you ask these mythical beasts if they can use the K2. They can't. They always tell you they can't, and is that because they're like communicating from afar in the abyss? Whereas other spirits, i.e. when I did the investigation in Roundway Hill with Paranormal X, they are hitting that K2 on demand, answering questions. Is that because they are right there next to you? Do you see what I mean? What are you communicating with? How far away? So we want to educate people and put our findings, and that was what. So the calling out of the fakes was mainly because we were just pissed off that everyone watches the fakes because their stuff is spectacular. Because it's faked, obviously. And so, alright, so here's my little apology then. So Chris is eating humble pie at the moment, and I've seen Kat's video. I'm so sad that Kat has stopped her live stream, but I understand her premises. I hope she comes back soon. She has been the forefront of gathering evidence, and when someone's called out, it's not like they're just randomly, witch, off we go. There is huge amounts of evidence, you know, and then then they are called out for what we did. Now, Chris, if you are watching this, no, you did not pull a string on a clock. But Order did say, let's bring it real though, Chris. It wasn't you, it was your buddy Angelo. Angelo pulled a clock on the Chris. Angelo pulled a clock on some fish wire when they first went on their older channel, when they were doing it before, and they were called out for it, and then they went. And then they come back again in a cabin, not in a cabin as we know. And now he's going to reinvent himself for a third time. Great, lovely. Reinvent yourself, start again, keep it real. That's up to you. But obviously, he can never join Truth Seekers. He'll have to live with that. Don't think he cares really, but that's up to him. Maybe he'll learn his lesson. I don't know. Don't care. Don't know the guy really. So you know, we'll never be best of friends. Thank you for your apology. Lovely, cool. But because you apologised to me, I'm gonna state the refact of you. It was not him that pulled the fucking clock on a string. It was his buddy Angelo, who he was with. Him and Angelo, yeah. Mark Davies is like the backhand man, the pyramid scheme, the idea, doing the fucking website. And he's the one putting the address out there and stuff, but whatever. So, where do we go from here? Now, I've watched Proven Demons video, I've watched Jane's video. These are my moderators. I've chosen to be moderators for a reason. And this is the reason. Mr. Riley here, Order of Magnitude. Every opportunity I get, I destroy. I've told you this before. Doesn't matter how far I go, every venture I go into, I start off really good, and then I fuck it up somehow. Everything. It's just who I am. I'm a flawed character. What can I say? Maybe that's why I'm so lovable. So, it's like this. I chose Proven Demons for a reason, and I chose Jane for a reason. Now, we are going places, and reputation and credibility is everything, right? Right. So maybe that's why I'm so adamant to call out the fakers myself, along with Kat as well, because like it makes us look stupid too. So that's why I do that, you know. Fakers, they really get to me. But I'm gonna take Wise One's advice. Wise One is Moses, he's not in the paranormal anymore. He's just had enough, and he's an old guy now, and you know he doesn't need the shit, and he's free from annotating videos. Well, Moses, hope you're happy. But as he was saying, I can't be the paranormal police, you know, and in one way, when you just take a step back and really think about it, he's right. I can't be the paranormal police because what? I shut down one faker or call out a faker. And half's still going. He's still selling his shit. But at least it's public knowledge and the information is out there. If you want to know if Huff is a fake, you don't have to look far, right? So say you're about to buy one of these Wonder Boxes, like, this is amazing, this is too good to be true. I just want, is Huff a fake? You type that in, boom! You're going to get your information, are you not? It's out there. So yeah, you should still go in. There'll always be a sucker born every minute. I can't save everybody's money. I can't save you. But I try, because that's what I do. You know, I try too hard. Can't save you. And I call out people who are not real because it just makes us all look like fucking idiots. It really does. But I can't do it. So this is what I propose. So like Proven Demons, Death Seekers is something that's gone on Roku, and that's nothing to do with calling out fakers. That is good old school investigating, nothing to do with anybody else. It's just us four. And you know, even if you are a fan of Order of Magnitude and his persona, if you like, if you watch Death Seekers, you'll probably find that I'm nothing like how I act in front of my own channel. Nothing like, dude. You know, I'm not saying I'm stale. Excuse me. I'm not saying I'm stale, if you like, but I'm very, yeah, professional, I think is the word, and you know, there is no hijinks. It's not stale. There is a few little laughs, but you know, do you know what I mean? And even Oom makes a little appearance at the end as an Easter egg. You know, Oom, the bastard demon love child, he makes a little appearance, but it's not geared on that at all. Death Seekers is literally, I suppose, what Truth Seekers should have been even. Nothing to do with calling out fakes, nothing to do with that. It's just giving you real evidence to prove this shit does exist, and we're going to try and capture it and show you. Don't worry about the fakes and the frauds. Don't worry about them. You know, you can watch them, but you know this one is not. You know, and you watch this and you'd be like, okay, they've caught, maybe we'll get nothing. If we get nothing, we get nothing. But that's how it is. We are not tied by TV producers and contracts. Ta-da! Because it's like our invention. It's a negative career. We're not making money out of this. Not at all. We are putting our own money in, if anything. We're losing money on it, you know? That way, we're doing our bit to give you... Is this still recording? If I'm recording myself, I'll kick myself. Yeah, we're still recording, good. Camera has a habit of just stopping for the hell of it. So, what's the battery situation? Doesn't tell me. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry for this. I just don't want to... It's not going to tell me. Let's just keep talking and hope for the best. So yeah, that's what Death Seekers is, and it's on a TV. It's on YouTube as well. It'll be on YouTube, so you're not going to miss it. Just search for Death Seekers channel, and you know there's a few little bits on there already actually. But the main event's not here yet. But of course, reputation. We want to, you know, obviously go out there and stuff, and you know we're going to get noticed for what we do because we're fucking good. I'm not going to fucking like, you know, saturate us as being like the best things ever, or we've caught something that no one else has caught. Of course not. People will be caught the same as us. It's just another legit team. There are legit teams out there. They do exist, believe it or not. But you have to search among a lot of things, especially with TV, because TV, if you don't bring the results, your show's off. Bump. At least with us, we have. That's the difference between this Death Seekers and say Most Haunted or Ghost Adventures or any of that. The difference is the team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, are in charge. We are in charge of what goes out there, you know. So we have no like you must bring a certain amount of views or anything like that. We're hoping we get the views because we get some good stuff, and just wait for the first episode. You'll see and see what you think. You know, like I say, you can't predict it. Maybe we'll get something really good. Maybe we won't. That is the main fundamental thing. So where do we go from here then? Okay, where are we going right now? Because this chaos. It's too much. Now my address is out there because fucking a knee-jerk reaction from the pyramid scheme of selling dolls or whatever else. You know, I'd be pretty pissed too if I had a load of stock that I was going to sell and then someone's put a breakers on it by fucking exposed it. I'd be pretty fucking pissed. So I understand. Trust me, I do. It's like this. Herein, Order of Magnitude cannot oust any more fakers. But what Order of Magnitude can do is police his own grounds. Do you see what I'm saying? So, it's like this. Truth Seekers is what it is. It's got 300 odd members, okay? You're either in, out, or you're wanting to be in, whatever. We let pretty much anyone come in. Long as, you know, your intentions are good. I'm sure there's a couple in there who are just there to cause trouble or just to watch in the background be spied. That's okay, don't give a fuck. It's an open group anyway. You don't need to join to spy on us. If you want to spy on us, you just go ahead and have a look. It's open. Duh. But all I can do is police my own grounds. The paranormal police on my own grounds, okay? So, on the outside of that, Huff, whoever... Obviously, they are never going to be in Truth Seekers, but they can't be exposed. The main one, the big player, has been exposing information out there. He's still going, like I say, you know, it doesn't make a difference on that such. It's only the information is out there. Do you know what I'm saying? And, you know... I'm really gutted that Kat's not carrying on, but I think she'll be back in time. And she has a prediction. She has a prediction because, you know, I don't want to get into it, but I sort of believe her, you know. I do believe Kat's prediction, but we'll just wait and see, shall we? Thank you LGM as well for being mega supportive. Much appreciated. So, Order is quitting in terms of ousting people. What I'm going to do is just do what I originally intended to do. Just, hey, imagine you bought the Spirit Box and you did a session every day. What would you get? I'll be uploading Spirit Box sessions. I'll still have my little vlogs, talking and laughing and, you know, cussing about BT or someone's got a shit car or whatever, you know what I mean? That sort of thing. You know, but in terms of like hardcore, this guy is a fake because such and such and such, here is the evidence, you know. But I never say to them, don't watch it, I'm just saying be aware. And I've never ever given any personal insults to that person, never talked about their family or anything like that. That's where it goes wrong, you know. And if someone wants to call me out as a faker, so to say, they should have just called me out on the things fake. But I can answer your questions. The fakers never answer back, they just retaliate with, it's children, you know, school play. And then obviously it's gone too far with the address. That is just stupid and irresponsible. And you know, that video really, I don't look. You can keep the video up, even Underground Truth Seeker Mark Davies with your 50 million channels. You can keep that up, but you must edit the address out. Okay, that's all I ask. It's not a lot. That's not for me. That's my child. Okay, just take out the address. It's dumbass. Really irresponsible and too far. You know, too far. So I'm loving that Papa Roach down there. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear it on the camera or not. If you can, I'm probably going to get a copyright strike. So, like I said, going back to the whole calling out fakes, it is going to happen like this. And Proven Demons and Jane, I know you're watching this, especially after that title. Order quits. Oh shit! You know what's happening? It's Truth Seekers. Order isn't quitting. It is pure clickbait. Okay, just so everyone, gather out. It's like, quickly come here. I don't quit. Don't worry. I'm not going to start clickbaiting you. Okay, ever again. I promise. But this is obviously quite important. So it's going to be like this. The only people I'm going to paranormal police, if you like, and be the saviour of paranormal. Thanks for that title, by the way. That's really cool. Yeah, saviour of paranormal. Hallelujah. See, there's still going to be that laughter, alright? Don't worry. What we're going to do is, if you come into Truth Seekers, you're under oath almost. If you put a fake video up, you'll be outed, and that's that. That's all I'm going to police, okay? I'll have a word with you first. It used to be an instant dismissal thing. And with Angela Hoagland, I gave her like 3 chances. I didn't talk to her, but I let one slide, hoping someone would say, hang on mate, you know, but no one sort of said anything. They just went, oh yeah, they took it for granted because it's in Truth Seekers, they thought it was real. You know, if it's in Truth Seekers, it's got to be real, right? That's the problem. Not necessarily. Just because it's in Truth Seekers, it might not be real. Always scrutinise, okay? So that's why she was booted. There was nothing personal against her. It wasn't like, oh, I hate that woman fucking bitch because she, I don't know, talks funny or whatever. There's nothing personal apart from those 3 videos with the fucking dishwasher cord or whatever. And that was ridiculous. So from here on, it is literally going to be, if you're inside Truth Seekers, then we have, the contract is, you come in and you want to be endorsed by us, because we'll endorse you and we'll back you all the way, what evidence you got to show, and all the rest of it, because there's a lot of great posts on Truth Seekers. A lot, you know, even people, I know about like channels that are really small, we've only got like 2 or 3 subscribers, they post in Truth Seekers, their orbs and or EVPs. They're pretty fucking good, some of them. They really are, you know. Good shit. So keep posting your stuff, it's great. And we're going to get more back to that, to put up real evidence. Because Truth Seekers is getting known, but I don't want to get it known for the wrong reasons. The whole ousting frauds things, yeah, it was sort of for that as well as giving you evidence. Is to educate. It wasn't really more about ousting frauds, it's actually more about educating people about, before you spend your money on a Wonder Box, for instance, and spending $1,400, have you considered it's not what it is, or maybe if you really, really want one, you could do it